As a fitness coach, I hear from clients all the time that they want to tone up their body. When you tone up, you're increasing your lean muscle while you decrease your body fat so that those muscles show. So in this workout, we'll be using dumbbells and a mat to get that job done. So if you're ready, let's get started. So feet about hip width apart, and then just roll the shoulders back. Okay, go the other way. So big circles. You can even lift those elbows a little bit. Okay, take the arms out to the side all the way up. Like thumbs in at the top. 4 more. 2 more. Okay, take one arm across. Doesn't matter which one you start with. So you don't have to turn your head, but do turn your torso. Okay? So lift up through that rib cage so you feel that start to warm up in your waist. Okay? Now go across about chest height. Make sure you're letting those heels lift. You're not keeping them on the floor like that. Not good for the knees. 4 more. 3, 2. Okay, back out to the side again. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Okay, reach across. Reach up. Lift up. 4 more. Take it across. Remember, let that heel lift. Let those hips turn. Now swing both arms and make it a little bit bigger with the legs. Start to step in. All right, give me 4 more each way. 3, 2, 1. Hold your feet. Little side to side. Abs in. It doesn't have to go far. Remember, it should all feel good. 4, 3, 2 more. Now bring your arms center. Give me a little figure 8. Okay, you can always make it a shorter lever. Longer lever is going to be a little more challenging. Remember, your eyes, they can stay looking at me, because I don't want you to get dizzy following your hands. I'm like that. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to go down, then up. Down and up. So see, I'm pushing off this leg a little bit. 2 more. 1 more. Now center up and go this way. Figure 8. So let the legs go. Got 4 more. 2 more. Okay, down, then up. All right, you got 4 more, and then we're going to do a slower squat. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. Bring your hands centered. Squat back. Bring it out.
She's 28, telling me I'm still a baby. But I ain't no baby. She's 28, telling me I'm still a baby. But I ain't no baby.
1 more. I forgot my little hair clippy. Go a little faster. Now remember, that squat doesn't have to be deep. We're just getting warm. Make sure you're sitting back into your squat. You got 2 more. Now hands on your thighs. Round release your back. My favorite part. 4, 3, 2. Come all the way up. Take one leg forward. Doesn't matter which. Shift back. Feel that hamstring stretch. Make sure your back is nice and straight.
I'm vanilla, baby. But I ain't no baby.
1 more. That same leg. Take the knee out. Circle out. Doesn't have to go high, but you open it up. Okay, 1 more. Okay, let's switch sides. Other foot forward, shift back. How you feeling? So we're going to be starting with upper body. We'll do all upper body, and then we'll go to all lower body. Okay, so circle this knee out. So if you have a booty band or some kind of resistance band loop, we'll be using that. 1 more. All right. Now take the arms forward and back. Try to get them behind your head. You don't need that loop until we get to lower body though. And if you don't have one, no big deal. 2 more. Last one. Now bring your arms about shoulder height and then turn and turn. So we're turning those thumbs. Really twisting that member. It should feel good. 4 more. Now bring it center and then little circles. Because we will be using the forearms, the wrist, remember, grip strength that uses those muscles other way. You can make it a dance. And then you stop and then drop. Stop and drop. Just don't roll. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to start with a lighter weight. I'm going to start with 8. I'll always tell you my weight just so you have an idea. And remember, it's all relative to what is challenging for you. We're going to start with smaller muscle groups. So we're going to start with a bicep to an overhead press. Okay? All right, here we go. Bicep, press, and then down. And we're going to keep building on. Okay? Now, make sure you have a bend in the knees. And as you press overhead, you're not arching your back. You want to keep that core engaged. Okay, now just the bicep. 4, 3, 2. Now press overhead. Hang out. Stay there. 1 more. Bring it all the way down. Bicep again. Right there. Now press overhead. Down and up. All the way down. Let's do that again. Bicep. You got 4, 3, 2. Overhead. Down and up. Okay, we're going to cut that in half. All the way down. Bicep. Now overhead. Take it down. All the way down. Bicep. Are you getting warm? Press up. So we're doing 2 of each. Okay, back to 1 of each. Bicep, overhead. Should be catching up with you by now. You got 2 more. Last one. Put 1 weight down. Just keep it close. Just make sure you know it's there so you don't trip on it. Okay, so we're going to do a front raise with a twist. Up, twist, back down. You're not lifting too high. Okay, just chest tight. Right there. About chest tight. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. You got 4 more each way. Make sure you're not just turning the wrist, you're turning that whole arm. 2 more. Here's your last one. Put the weight in your right hand. Okay? Thumb up. Right here. So the thumb is out, actually. Now, if that feels too heavy, go lighter. Now, I want you to lean a little more so you feel your waist engage. Okay, 1 more. Okay, put that weight in the other hand. Just gonna lean out there. This music has kind of a disco vibe. Okay, you got 2 more, then we're going to go back to that lift and twist. 1 more. Put the weight between both hands and do the lift and twist. Lift. That should be a dance. 1 more. Put the weight in your right hand and lift up. Notice I don't fully extend my elbow. There's a slight bend there. Now lean away a little more. Engage. 1 more. Okay, you're going to switch sides. Like you're handing it off to somebody and they're over there. 2 more. Last one. Okay, grab that weight again. Okay, so we got a twisting curl work, supinated curl twist, and then back down. So we're combining pull muscles and push muscles. Bicep is a pull muscle. Shoulders can be both, but in the way we're using it is we're pushing. Okay? Now I want you to come up right here, push out on an angle, and then twist. So this is the weakest part of the shoulders, the front of that shoulder. So if you need to go lighter, please do, okay? Out. In. So you're going out like a V, right? Twist, press out, bring it in. Give me 2 more. Should be feeling that by now. 1 more. Now thumbs in, hands together, then pull apart. Upright row. So you're pulling those elbows back as well. Notice my elbows not coming way up here. My hands are not higher than my elbows. My elbows are always higher than my hands. We start to squeeze back. Two more. We're going to combine these. So give me that twisting curl. Up, press out, in. 2 more. Are you feeling it? I am. Glad I went lighter. Okay, upright. Pull apart. You only got 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay. So I'm going to set that down. Okay, we're going to the floor. You have 2 options here, and you can mix and match, okay? We're going to be on our back, so grab a heavier weight for a chest press and have a lighter weight for triceps. So we will also do push-ups, but if that is not your thing, you'll just do an extra set of chest press, okay? So I'm going to do 20, and I'll just keep my 8. So make sure they're nearby so you don't have to get up and get them. Now this is much nicer when you have a bench. And one of these days I'm going to get a new bench. My bench is not camera ready. Let's just say it's held together with duct tape. It's not pretty. My cat decided it was a scratching post. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 20. I'm on my back. I pull my shoulders back together, lifting my chest so my lower back is off the floor and not pushed down. Okay? All right, so we got the chest press. Up, right over the chest and down. Now it can be the upper chest, just not over your face. Just avoid your elbows really flared out to the side like this. You're squeezing those shoulder blades together to stabilize the shoulder. So we got our nice natural arch in our back. All right, give me 3 more. Okay, 1 more. And then bring that down. Grab that lighter weight. We'll grab that heavier weight here in just a bit. We'll do another set. Okay, we got a chest fly to a tricep extension, otherwise known as skull crushers. Lovely name. Okay, out and in. Now bring it down slowly. Make sure it's not going into your face. Out and in. Down. Fully extend. Slight bend. Oh, this is a fun mix. I like it. Out. I'm so out of touch with current music. I'm like, oh, something I recognize. I feel so old at this point. The only new music I hear is in my cardio classes. Otherwise, I don't know it exists. Down, fully extend. You got 4 more. Open that up. Okay, you got 2 more, and then we're going to grab that heavy weight again. You got 1 more. Now, I could probably go heavier, but that's okay. All right, bring it down. You really want to choose a weight that challenges you, but sometimes you don't know till you do it. That's the great thing about keeping the weight routines simple, is you always know when to progress. Okay, ready? Press up. Remember, stabilize that shoulder. Good for long-term shoulder health. So those elbows are about 30 to 45 degrees from your rib cage. You got about 10 to 12 reps here. Now, oftentimes, and I've seen this pretty consistently, women will avoid chest work because it sounds silly, but we still have muscle there. But we think because we have, mammary glands, we don't need to work it, but you do. It sounds silly when I say it that way. Okay, 2 more. We need to be strong. This is a strong muscle. Okay, go back to that lighter weight. Now, if I move too fast on anything, please take your time. I don't want you to feel rushed. This is your workout. I'm just a guide. All right, so we got that chest fly. Stabilize the shoulder out. Tricep. Bring it down carefully. I love chest flies. They just feel good. Okay. Give me 1 more, and then we're going to work a little more intensely on that tricep, the back of the arm. Okay, now I want you to stay in this. Keep those elbows in. They can move back a little bit, that's fine, but you don't want them flaring out. So stabilize that elbow all the way down, all the way up. So this is full range of motion. Go to the bottom and give me 2 partials. So by your pinky, doesn't go higher than your elbows. So about 90 degrees. Now bring it all the way up. We're going to do it 1 more time like that. So down, elbows in, partial. You'll probably feel that pretty quickly. All the way up. Now full range. You only have 4. Okay, you got 2 more. Last one. Okay, bring that down. Now, you could keep 2 lighter weights, 1 lighter weight. I am going to go heavier, but I do this exercise all the time. Is a lat pullover. This works the chest, the lats, which is the biggest part of your back. Rotator cuff gets a stretch. So this really depends on your shoulder mobility. You're going to go back and you're going to go in. Do you have to go all the way to the floor? Absolutely not. Okay, you go where you can go. So you could have a lighter weight. You could have 2 lighter weights. 2 weights is going to be more challenging because you're stabilizing those weights independently. Okay, I'm going to slow this down to 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. Remember, if you can't get to the floor, it's okay. You may have one shoulder that's perfectly fine and another one that it bothers you. Listen to the one that's talking to you. It's trying to tell you something, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull up. Stop right at the chest. Okay, you've only got 2 more. Okay, 1 more, and here's is going to be your choice to do 1 more set of chest press, or we're going to finish up with push-ups. So if you prefer that chest press, that is totally fine, okay? All right, so you're going to lay down. The best way to know where to put your hands is start here, slide them down level with your chest, and you can go wider or narrower, but that's where you want your elbows, not here. You don't want those fingertips in, right here. Okay? So I'm going to stay on my knees, press up. Spread those fingers to distribute the weight in the wrists. Now you could be doing your chest press. The push-up is a lot more than just chest, shoulders, and triceps. It's also your core. You might even feel your quads if you're doing full push-ups. You should keep those quads engaged. So you can always try a wider stance with the hands. Narrow grip might feel a little more difficult. Okay, you only have 2 more. Last one. All right, take your time. We're going to stand up. Okay, we're almost done with upper body. How you doing? You good? Yeah. Okay, this is kind of a odd exercise. So I'm going to show it to you first. That way you know, kind of have a guess of what weight to use. So you're going to hinge forward, flat back, and you're going to pull the elbow back. You're going to hold the weight, pull it back, and then you're going to come up. So think about like bringing the weight like that. So I'm going to do my 20. Doesn't matter which way you go first. I'll go to your right first just to be consistent. Okay, you ready? So hinge. Back. Back. Come up. Down. Pull. Pull. There we go. That's the speed I want. Flat back. Elbow back. Elbow back. Don't hit your knees when you pull back. It's a row with a little bit of a rotation. And you also have that deadlift right there. Squeeze up. Keep those abs tight. Definitely working the core. Back. Now you have one arm pulling and the other one kind of pushing. Okay, one more. Up. Go super light on this one. And I'm not kidding on that. I'm grabbing a 5. Weakest part of the shoulder. Again, you're going to hinge. You're going to hinge overhead and then come up. Okay? 4, 3, 2, hinge. Now I'm going to keep looking forward and right there, right in front of me, to keep my neck in line with the rest of my spine. These bangs are out of control. I'm growing them out and it's taking forever. I'm very impatient with this stuff. Now, if you're only able to get right here, that's okay. Remember, this is a weak part of the shoulder. You only got 3 more. Very nice. Okay. We have got one more upper body exercise. And it's this. Okay, so I'm going to go heavier. I don't need that 5. going to do the 20. I'm just going to do it. You get to watch me mess with my hair the whole time. Okay, bring it down. Remember, you want a nice flat back. You don't want your feet close together or you're going to end up rounding right here. Okay, press, pull up. Out to the side, my thumb is in. Now, if that doesn't feel good to you for some reason, just do a narrow grip with the palm in. That is totally fine. You're going to be weaker here. Okay, give me one more. Okay, we're going to switch sides. It's amazing how much weaker it is right there. Okay, get ready. I'm giving your low back a little break. This is the last set of upper body. Okay, thumb in. Remember, if you like that narrower grip, that close grip, please do that. So just make sure you have a flat back. Your abs are pulled in. You're bent at the knee, okay? Okay, 2 more. Last one. And then, nice job. Yay, upper body done. Great job. Okay, now we're going to move on to lower body. I'm going to get a little bit of water. Okay, so this is where we're going to use the booty band, if you have one. Okay, I'm going to make sure my weights are out of the way. I'm going to use my mat to travel because we're going to be moving laterally, and I do that just so my feet don't slide. Okay, so if you do have a band, you're going to put that baby on. I love these bands. You can find them cheap on Amazon. They usually come in you get 3 or 4 different strengths, like light, medium, heavy, extra heavy. They always come in a nice little tote bag, but they're inexpensive and they're way more comfortable than those thin, stretchy, plasticky bands. I can't stand those. They dig into you. Not a sponsor. Okay, so I'm starting at the end of my mat. I'm going to come into kind of a half squat. We've done this before. Now hold and down and then up a little bit. Over. Down and up. So if you need to come all the way up, of course, please do. Feet apart, down, halfway. You want your knees and toes on the same angle. That's important. Abs in. Okay, 2 more each way. So you're stepping as wide as that band will let you. Really depends on the band itself. This one's pretty stretched out. Okay, 1 more each way. What I like about the band is it really reminds you to use those glute muscles, the hips. Okay, down and up. All right, now all the way. So press those knees out. I really want you to use that band as a reminder to open up. You should feel it here. 8, 7. This is a great way to warm up those muscles. 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're going to slow down. Down, up. Now see if you can step wider. If you can't, it's okay. It really depends on how tight it is. You could always slide that band up higher. 1 more. Okay. Here's where you can grab a weight. We're going to step out. And we're going to step out. We've done this before as well. Side to side squat. Hold it any way that's comfortable for you. We'll go to your right first. Be consistent. Okay, you ready? Out. And then other way. Remember, depending on the strength of that band, turn the knees and toes out. Get those hips back and down. So I would rather you not use the weight than only squat here. That's not really a squat. I mean, not trying to be judgy. I just want you to be able to squat. It's a normal human movement that you should be able to do, hopefully pain-free. I know there's all kinds of things that can get in the way of that. Let's start with body weight. Okay, rest. Okay, should I or shouldn't I? We'll go back to that. I'm going to add a second weight. We got RDLs with the band. Romanian deadlift. Turn it out. Doesn't have to be a big turnout. Shoulders back. Hips go back. Remember, nice flat back. This is one of the few exercises you can work the hamstrings with weights. What's nice is it works in a stretch position. See how my hips travel back? I don't drop that upper back. Okay. Keep your chest lifted. You got 4 left. Okay. Drive into both heels evenly. Got 2 more. Set it down. Okay, we're going back to that side-to-side squat. 1 weight, no weight. It could be 2 weight. Depends on how you feel right now. All right, get ready. We're going to go to the left, or your left. All right, here we go. Now, I'm not going on the music because I really want you to focus on getting your form right and not worrying about a beat. I love moving on the beat, don't get me wrong, but I've seen it time and time again. You have someone who has longer limbs and they struggle to keep up with that speed. You could be a shorter person and have longer legs, right? You're going to move differently than somebody who has shorter limbs. Yay, it's Grease! Okay, 4 more, or whatever speed you're going. And we got that RDL. 1 more set. What's nice is both of these exercises work the glutes. Shoulders back. Take that apart. Feel that tension in your glutes, your hips. Okay, shift back. This song reminds me of my childhood. Got 3 more. Last one. Okay. I'm going to keep 1 weight Heavier. We're going to the floor the rest of the time. We're going to work a little more glute, the core. I need like emergency hair clips in this room. Okay, I'm not saying anything else about it. Yeah, you're like, yeah, you will. You will. You can't help yourself. It's true. I can't. Okay. If it feels more comfortable to be down on one elbow, please do that. I like that. We're going to do the leg opposite of that elbow down. Okay? But you can be here. Out. Now, it's important to think about your core. A lot of times I see people just kind of dropping into their back. You want a nice, tight core. I know the shirt's really billowy, but I'm a big fan of billowy shirts. I get hot easily. If I walk into the group fitness room at the gym and it's freezing cold, I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Maybe it's that time of life. If it feels too hard, like you can barely get it up there, slide that up higher on the legs, okay? Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, listen. That leg, that was moving on your back. That's your down leg. You got options here. That's going to be my down leg. Now, sometimes I like to do a staggered stance where my other foot is out. It's still down, and I can still focus on this leg, but I'm not lifting the weight of that leg. Right? Focus on that leg. This is where you could use the weight. I'll just use it since I grabbed it. Okay? Up and down. So I'm trying to minimize driving through this leg. That's why I have it way out there. You don't want the weight up here. Okay? Like the top of the thighs. You can always put your pinkies under there if that doesn't feel comfortable, or use no dumbbell at all. But squeeze your glutes. Squeeze up. Really good for the low back as well. So really driving into this heel, the one that was working before. One more. Okay, put that down if you're using weight. We're going to flip back over. And I'm going to flip this way so you can see me better. I promise we're almost done with all the flipping around. Okay, so now we got the other leg. Kick back, back, and in. If your band is so tight you can barely lift, take it off, okay? You need to be able to lift. Or you could be down here. This actually gives you a little more leverage if you're struggling to get that up there. And again, you could slide it up here so you have less tension, okay? If you feel like you can't get that up there, you're bringing that knee all the way down. So this will be the down leg when we flip over one more time. Okay, you got 3 more. One more. Okay, now that's your down leg. See, now I'm committed. As soon as I use the weight on the other side, I've got to use it on this side. Okay, so I'm going to do the staggered stance. Lift and lower. There, I got to get the mic right or you won't hear me. That might be a blessing. Remember, most of the driving in down is coming from this leg. This leg is just out here. So take off all your clothes. Now hopefully you feel top of the hamstring, the glute. Keep your abs in. You're working the low back. So if you feel that, that's not a bad thing unless you feel pain. Pain, you stop. 8. or 7, 6. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, put the weight down. You would think we're done. Joke's on you. That is just cruel. Okay, I'm up on my elbows, but you can sit up as well. It does change the angle, but whatever's comfortable for you, okay? Okay, press out and in. Now I'm going to slide this down. This band is stretchy. I have a bunch of bands, but I keep them in my car because I take them to my in-person classes because somebody always forgets their band. Out. Now, if you don't have a band, you're probably not feeling this very much. You're probably going to feel your inner thigh a little more, which is not a bad thing. So what you could do is lay on one side and do a leg lift. I highly recommend investing in these lifts. Okay, so I'm going to come up. I'm sitting, and then we're going to press out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't come all the way in, just a little bit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. In. You got 2 more sets like that. Come on, open up, open up. And in. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, take that band off. Okay. Okay, over to the side. We're not done yet. Don't get excited. I know. Oh, yay, she's stretching. I have a certain music that I turn on at the gym, and they're like, oh, it's stretch time. Sometimes I'm really mean and I won't stretch. With that music, I just like to teach. That's just wrong. It's wrong. I feel really bad about it. Can you tell? Okay. On your back. This is going to feel good. Now I do have a distorted view. I've been told. Arms out. Hey, it's Usher. I know this one. Okay, windshield wiper. Over and back. Same side. Now remember, again, if I'm going too fast, please go at your own speed. Now you could always go shorter range of motion. Keep those shoulder blades on the floor. The closer those legs are getting to the floor, more challenging it is to come back up. Straighter those legs, same thing. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. Now bring it center, bring your hands closer to your hips, and give me a pelvic tilt. Now that's different than bringing your legs in. Okay? You're just pulling your abs in and then releasing your abs. That's all it is. The legs naturally come in because you're tilting your pelvis. I don't want you to use your legs. So in and then release. You really have to think about it. Your back will flatten without you pushing it down. Last one. Okay, we're going windshield wiper the other way, okay? Over. Remember, your own range of motion, and each side could be different. Just see how you feel. Hopefully it feels good with a little bit of a challenge. It is a nice back stretch. Try to keep those shoulders down. Mine started creeping up a little bit. Okay, you got 2 more. We'll bring it back to center. And last one. Okay, hands down by your hips. Just that pelvic tilt. Pull the abs in and release. Notice it's a small movement. It's not a big movement. I'm trying to bring that hip bone closer to that bottom rib. Pull in. So blow the air out right here. And then inhale. 2 more. Okay, last one. Okay, use your knees to help you up. Okay. Have a seat. Now, I would get up and put stretch music on, but too bad the song isn't more mellow. Okay, take one hand. There we go. Crossing. Slide that in. Okay. Should feel a hip stretch right here. And you can take it side to side. If you find a spot where you're like, ooh, right there, kind of lean into it a little bit. Just try to relax it. Okay. Slide that out. And then we're going to switch sides. Slide it in. Ooh, that's my tight side. I'm going to take it side to side. I like to take it side to side and find those spots where you're like, right there. And then find that spot and lean into it. Remember, relax into it. Because when we find tight spots, we tend to tense up, which is the opposite of what you want to do when you're stretching. Just want to take deep breaths and try to get that muscle to relax.
Follow me.
I have no idea what this song is about, if anything. That's why I don't really listen to lyrics. But... Okay, soles of your shoes together. Pull it in.
And your business.
Okay, bring it up. And then lift and twist. Don't force it.
And your business.
And then bring it up, lift, twist. Make sure you breathe. And center. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. You did great. I hope you feel good. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.
You might not ever get rich.